What's up guys, Diablo Gaming here. Today we have the Lamborghini Huracán, and let me tell you guys, this thing is a beauty. I love the way it looks. I have done some body work, by the way, as you guys can tell. Other than that, I haven't really done like any races because I literally just bought it and then took it straight to the home to put some body work. I also have it fully upgraded because I had a couple extra parts. I'm kind of debating whether or not to have the fame magnet as set bonus on it. Like once I get all the gold parts with that set bonus, I might put the nitro chemist instead. Because I don't normally do races with cars. I usually use a bike. The whatever way you pronounce it, the dragster. This one, I have the set bonus on the loot digger, and then I also use the Harley Davidson. This one, Street Glide. Yes, this one has the flame magnet set bonus. It took a while to get this one, but I used this one for the Harley Davidson race, obviously. Mostly because I found a way to do it easily. Pretty sure a lot of people have. So if you look that up, you'll probably find a whole lot of videos on that. That's why I'm probably not going to do a video on that. But I find it really easy now. And then with the fame magnet, I believe it's, oh dang it, the fame magnet set bonus on it, it's super easy to level up on icon points. Icon 259, as you guys can tell. Yeah, this become much easier. Even without this set bonus, you get a pretty decent amount of followers, even without icon points. If you guys don't have icon points, don't even worry. As long as you have the bike and you start upgrading the bike, if you have 280 parts for one car, then just put it into the Harley Davidson and grind out this race right here. It'll give you a lot of money at a time and quite a few followers. I level up because I have the set bonus. I level up twice when I do this race once, and then I get like a little over 100,000 bucks. And every single time I finish that race, I come over here and mess around with the icon points. I usually just worry about comfort, making sure I have the lucky and gold finder higher than anything else, because it's really important to get good parts. Really important to have better quality of loot so you can get gold parts. That's also how I've gotten a lot of gold parts. And then vehicle, I kind of just spread it all around, and gameplay is not really important unless you're doing something like drift events or other things like that. But we're focusing on street race today. Where'd my Lamborghini go? Oh, I have it already. I love the way it sounds. I know there's quite a few people on YouTube saying the Crew 2 is not as good as it should be, that the last update, the Gator Rush, didn't really, like, it didn't really do much for it. A lot of people don't like the handling of the hoverboats. No, hovercraft. Yeah, like, people say the Crew 2 is dead because it's missing a whole lot of things, because it's missing things that the Crew 1 already had by the time it was out. Which I also have, by the way. That I have a few videos on the Crew 1, but I'll probably erase those very long time ago. This is my first video in quite a while. I want to say a year, but I know it hasn't been that long. More like, I know it's been a couple months, but this is my first video in a while, and I decided to do it on the Crew 2. I pre-ordered Red Dead Redemption 2, so if you guys want to see any videos on that like later, go ahead and put that in the comment section. But I really like focusing on the Crew 2, just because even though I mean, why lies? They are a little short on races. They haven't added any more street races. They haven't added any more hypercar races. They're just lacking in the amount of things that we can do. That's why once PvP comes out, that's going to do a lot. But it won't do everything that they need to do, because they will need to do more than just that. Hey, look at that. A stop sign floating. What the heck? Oh, that reminds me. A lot of weird shit has, oops, sorry, my bad. A lot of things have been happening in this game that look weird. Like, you might be driving super fast and then a truck in front of you disappears, like right in front of your eyes. Like, what just happened? And I mean, in a way, it doesn't really bother me, just because, like, it disappears and I'm like, oh, okay, less chances of me crashing. So, it mostly happens in races, especially hypercar races. I guess because you're going so fast, the game doesn't like load it. But I don't know. I don't think that's really an excuse, because they're literally going towards you, but then they just disappear. Oh wait, what the heck? I didn't see any truck over here, and then I looked back and there was one. Or I might just be blind. I don't know. If you guys can hear the car like double sound of the car, sorry. I'm kind of close to the TV and my mic picks up everything. I'm using the mic that the P4 came with. So yeah, it seems to be very sensitive to other sounds other than my voice. Now this car, I'm gonna probably be cruising it a lot with it. I'll probably try a couple races, just not today, or not for this video anyways. For a couple of you, I know a couple of you don't know, on the performance stats, there's something at the bottom that says pro settings. I didn't know for like a while, actually. I didn't know until I saw it on the video, the pro settings, and you can actually turn off traction control. ESP, I turned it down just because it doesn't really seem to do much, and I kind of found it like better to handle after I turned it off. But it doesn't really do much. Traction control I turned off just because I like when the wheels spin. So yeah. Now, as you guys can see, level 280 Huracán, 225 miles per hour, about 848 base horsepower. All of these vehicles here actually are 280. All of my street racing vehicles. So from the Abarth 124 Spider all the way to the right to my last street race vehicle, which is Volkswagen, somewhere over here. Oops, passed it. Right here. Level 280. This actually doesn't look that bad. Black on black. I kind of like it. You know, 447 base horsepower, 226 miles per hour. The handling seems to be on the expert side, but I find it quite easy to drive. It's all-wheel drive, by the way, for some reason. I don't know if it's like that in real life, but it's all-wheel drive for some reason. This one here, the other Volkswagen, I really like this vehicle. I really like it. I don't know if you guys noticed, but some vehicles, the stats, like top speed and power, no, actually power no, but top speed, almost for all of them, they're very similar. They're very, very, very similar when you upgrade all of them. Even like the vehicles with the smallest engines, like this one, this has a higher top speed than, not higher, well yeah, higher, because the stats ain't always true. It actually has a higher top speed than some V8s, just like this one. I think on this one I've reached actually like 240, and with like the Camaro, the older version, I've actually reached like only like 220. This one, the SS, the 2010 one, it says 230, but it's barely, like it barely reaches 220 even with 782 horsepower. I'm not really sure if those stats are supposed to be right, but a lot of them do go over the speed that they say they have. But I don't know, I seem to not really find a difference in the way they accelerate. Actually, the stats here, like the more in-depth stats, like 0 to 60, quarter mile, and all of that. That does vary, just not very much. Now, this Huracán, I believe it's faster than most of the like regular cars. Like, of course, the Volkswagen Golf and all that, it'll be faster than. But then there's cars like the GT500, the GT, the Camaro ZL1 that'll actually keep up with it, or maybe even beat it, even though stats are better for the Huracán than they are for them. You guys should really get this game if you guys have it. If you guys are waiting for PvP, you're really just, I don't even know what to say, because you guys should just get it. Like, you'll get better by the time PvP comes out. I mean, it's already going to be November, and then December is not that far away, and time flies, guys. You guys could be icon levels already by the time PvP comes out, and it'll be much easier for you guys to do things. You guys could get the set bonus things, like the nitrous or anything like that, to perform better in the PvP lobbies. And if you guys get it right now, you guys can be ready before some other people who are waiting for PvP. But that's it, guys. I don't want to make this video too long. I know it's going to be a little long, but I don't want to make it too long. So really, I just kind of wanted to talk about the Crew 2, talk about the cars, things like that. If you guys want to see some videos on Red Dead Redemption 2, go ahead and put that in the comment section. I got a couple other games like Horizon Zero Dawn, quite a few actually. I've got quite a few games. If you guys want to like ask for some Red Dead Redemption 2 or more Crew 2 videos, go ahead and put it in the comment section. I mostly like the Crew 2, as you guys can tell. Yeah, that's it. Diablo out.